Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about another way of communicating through service and component. Okay, so in our last session, we discussed how to get the data from service in component, but that data was requested by the component, right? But in today's scenarios, what we are going to do, we are going to build a communication link where once the component subscribe to the service, it will automatically receive the updated version of the data. That means any modification in the service will be immediately impacted or reflected in the component. Okay, so you can say that we are going to talk about the pull method, where service is not pull, we are talking about push method, where service is pushing the data into the component. Okay, so I think this is clear, like what we are going to do in this session. Now moving ahead, like before we move further, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic and to implement the same. Additionally, for the easier way, you can refer the Sharmit digital course book, which is available freely for everyone in the description section, so you can take a reference from it. Okay, alright, so let's get started. Here you can see we have one app.component.html file where we have put the heading that shows Angular 19 course by Sharmit. After that, we will put another heading where we will mention the topic name. So you can simply write like this: service component communication push method. Okay, because in this one we are going to push the data from the service to component every time. Alright, so with this thing, one thing is sure, that we are going to create a service. So let's create the service. NgServe, not serve, ng, which is for Angular, g generate, s service, my folder, which is nothing but a folder name. Then we have service name, that is delivery hub. And why I gave the name as delivery hub, let me explain you it with a real world scenario. So suppose we are working, suppose there are one delivery hub from where we are moving the parcel into from where we are moving the parcel to all those customer who have registered for this service. Okay, so in that case, that service is considered as a delivery hub, and all components that are subscribing to that service is a customers. Okay, so we have created the service, and that's why I give it name as a delivery hub. We have this delivery hub service created in folder my folder, so we have my folder, and then we have two files that shows deliveryhub.service.spec.ts. we are not going to touch this file because this is something that rarely we use. Okay, second thing, we have deliveryhub.service.ts. so this is the main file. So everything that we are going to plan will be more like logic will come under this deliveryhub.service.ts. Okay, alright, so now moving further, service is created but logic is not added yet, right? So let's add the logic. So to add the logic, you can simply go to deliveryhub.service. Here we can see we have imported the injectable. We have injectable decorator, which shows that it is created for root level. That means this delivery hub service can be accessed by multiple components across the city, because we are relating it with a real life example. So you can see across India or across city or wherever you are using it, it will be available freely to all those places. Okay, because it is available on root level for the entire application. Then we are exporting this class, which is delivery hub the service, and we have this constructor format. So if you want, we can clear it. Okay, so now what we will do here, we will create the service logic from our own by scratch. So here what I'll do now, I'll just create one variable with the name parcel, and in this parcel we will write new behavior subject, type would be string, then we will write here first package ready. Okay, that means this is the message that we want to send initially to a customer who is subscribing to this service. And remember one thing, this behavior subject means this behavior subject is what it is doing. It will firstly send this latest value, the initial value, and then it will automatically just check for the updated version. If it finds updated value, it will reflect it. So if you want to learn more about this, you can take your mouse cursor over here and you can see a variant of subject that requires an initial value and emits its current value whenever it is subscribed to. Okay, so it will emit those updated value to only those components who have subscribed to the service. Alright, so let's get save this thing, and we have ready with our service code. Now let's use it in a component. So to use it in a component, like I'm using the default component, that is app.component.ts file. If you want, you can create your own component and then you can use there, but for now I'm using it in a same component. Okay, so here what we will do now, we firstly want to register it, right? So to not register means to use it. So to use it, let's expand it, and here I will firstly declare one variable that is nothing but a parcel with a blank value. Then we will write here constructor, then we will write here private delivery, then colon, then we will write here delivery service, delivery hub service. Okay, and as this is a constructor, so we can put the double curly opening closing, not double curly, single curly bracket opening closing. Then here I will use NgOnInit method. If you don't know about NgOnInit method, you can refer the previous sessions because it is already mentioned there in a very simple way. Okay, so now I am expanding it, so let me add the curly braces. Here I will write this dot delivery dot parcel dot subscribe, and then data of this dot parcel equal data. Okay, and just simply saved it. Alright, so this thing is ready. That means now we have subscribed to the service, so whatever changes are happening in the service will be reflected here. But how we will verify that? So to verify that, you can go to app.component.html file. Here you can simply add one what I can say paragraph. Yeah, so in paragraph I will mention latest value received from service. Okay, then colon, and here I will write parcel because this is something that we want to verify. Now to verify the all output, let's run the application. So ngserve -- open, enter, and wait for a few seconds. So after a wait, like you will see that this service is this application is executed, and we can see the browser output that shows one main heading, that is Angular 19 course by TechSharmit. Then we have secondary heading that shows service component communication push method, and then we have latest value received from the service, that is first package ready. And the good thing is about this, like in case if in future it is changed, so automatically it will be reflected in your browser also. Okay, because we are using this service with a push method. So yeah, this is how like you can create your own service, and you can push the data from the service to all those component who have to all those component which have already subscribed to these services. Okay, now if you have any question related to this session or maybe any other session or any feedback, please feel free to reach out to me through the comments. I'll try my best to help you out there. So yeah, that's all for today. See you in the next session with new topics. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.